sir. Can I help him?
Okay, man. Let me go.
Griffiths with Tristan Perry. Tristan, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Hey, listen, thank you very much for speaking with us today on camera.
It's my pleasure.
You've been sailing out there with all the crews and everything, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We've been sailing since London, so it's been quite a long while. The race in total is 11 months long, and you know, it's been great fun. We've been really hard racing. There's some tough ocean crossings. There's some tough inshore races like this beat from Panama to Jamaica, where we are now in Port Antonio. It's 500 miles upwind, and you know, with these boats, they go so quickly that they just smash up on the waves, and you literally have to hold on.
Oh wow, it's fantastic. One thing I want to talk about, what's it like going through the Panama Canal?
Well, the Panama Canal is amazing. You know, it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences that most people don't get to do. And it was really cool actually seeing the boats go up, and some of the guys with their GoPros got some really nice shots and time lapses.
Oh wow.
But you know, it was really cool. We had a pilot come on board, and he actually brought us a bag full of avocados.
Wow.
Grown in his own garden. So he came on board, and we set him up pretty good. But he really enjoyed it. You know, normally he'd drive these 900-foot boats, and here we are, a little 70-foot racing boat. So he really had a good time. But the Panama Canal was interesting. Some of the landscapes are quite
excellent.
Quite
just want to ask you about, you know, we're here now in Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Excellent. What's the rum like?
Well, we've actually had some local rum. There's a guy here that's selling it, and it was kind of potent.
Kind of potent.
It was quite potent, but it was quite smooth
question,
as well.
Yeah. Did it do the job?
It definitely did the job. You know, the rum here is incredible, and it did the job for quite a lot of us last night. There was a lot of fun coming in, and we were throwing each other in the pools, and we had a great time. But there's a week of this to come, and I think it's going to be quite a lot of fun.
Good. One thing I want to ask you now, here at Jamaica, next stop New York?
Yeah, our next stop is New York, so we're going to sail up through the Gulf Stream, and we'll be in New York in like 8 days.
Fantastic.
After we leave. That should be a really nice stopover. We're going to be right downtown Manhattan on Battery Park, right across from the Conrad, and we're going to hit New York hard.
Fantastic.
The Galley in the Clipper 70 racing yacht. One of the little interesting things about this is because when the boat is over at 30 degrees of heeling, we need to be able to cook flat, so our stove is on gimbals.
Hey.
So sometimes it's over like this when we're sailing, and to push yourself up when you're cooking, and it's quite incredible. Making a basic meal is quite difficult. This is the crew accommodations. So this is where all the bunks are. Everybody sleeps on here. Now, because the boat's heel, like I said earlier in the galley, these bunks move up, so you can be lateral and you won't fall out of your bed. And then we have these, which are lee cloths, and they tie up to keep you in your bed in case the boat heels over. And then on this side here, we have the engine room. So that is the diesel engine, and our fire pumps, generator is there, and a couple fuel tanks are also in there. It's normally kept closed with this door. So we have a couple more bunks. It's just this way through to the back section. A little dark in here. But this is the navigation station, so this is where all the systems are for pretty much moving the boat. This here is a chart plotter, so we have a moving map of the water, and then this is our radar, I guess you could say. Wind instruments, fire systems, bilge pumps, radios, and then on this side, this is the media side. So this is where onboard journalist works, and we have all of our power equipment and engine and generator controls. Long range radio, and this is our satellite telephone communication system, so we can send emails and things like that back. Let's see if we can get over the top. So it's quite tough when that is when we're heeled over. Like I said, you know, everyone's just like sliding off the back of the bench. And here we are back on the other side of bunks. So this is the starboard side, and this is where everybody sleeps when we're going underway. It can be quite tough to stay in here because one, it's hot. It's very hot down here when we're underway because we can't have these windows open because water will come through and will flood the boat. Now here is the heads. So this is the toilet on board. So this is the heads on board. There's a little pump toilet in the corner here. It's quite difficult to use when we're underway. And this is also doubles as a shower. So we're allowed 1 shower per week on board. So this is where we keep all the foul weather gear. So this is all the rain equipment. It's kept in here. It's all Gore-Tex, supplied by Lloyd. And then life jackets as well. And forward in here, let's see if I can turn the light. There you go. So we have the 2 refrigerators. The bottom one's a freezer, and then we keep fruit and vegetables in here, and drinks for the day on here. So we keep our water bottles cold, because that's it's a luxury on board for sure. Yeah, so this is pretty much the Clipper 70. You know, oh, I guess we could show you the sail locker. Excuse me. On this side of the boat, this is the port side coming back from the galley and saloon area. So coming into here is where we keep all the sails. So on this side we also keep some vegetables, and we keep like potatoes and onions. And then we have the crew's bags and sleeping bags. Then in here, this is the sail locker. So we have a total complement of 8 sails on board, and they're all quite heavy, and they have to come up through this window here. It's quite tough bringing stuff out of here. We also have extra spares, and then we have a dummy as well for man overboard. I think he's hiding. So when we're underway, we have to bring these sails up through the top hatch here, and it's tough. They're very heavy. So this is one of our watertight bulkheads here. So this is a door that, you know, comes shut, totally watertight, and we'll just keep going back. So on this side here, we have access to the mast. So there she is. That goes all the way to the top of the boat, and it sits on what's called the foot here. So that's where we keep the mast, and we have all the communication cables coming through it for the wind instruments and the radars and all that fun stuff. All right, so that was your tour of CV31 Jamaica Get All Right. We're here in Port Antonio. Weather couldn't be better. We're starting to enjoy our stay. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, everybody. Clipper.